And as promised before, we're going to bring you a very exciting series on Ironman 4x4 accessories, traveling a bit about through the country. Jaco, starting with me. Jaco, thank you for speaking to us. The idea, what was the purpose of this whole trip?
Yes, Francois, no, the idea came out here during the initial lockdown time, that we need to do something different. The thing is, we did plan a AGM with our Ironman 4x4 dealers throughout Namibia, and unfortunately due to the lockdown that was cancelled, and it was where the idea was born that we actually visited them. And the thing is, with that we do a road show with the Ironman 4x4 product. And then, as you said, we've got something exciting coming up, and we've combined the whole trip with a trial for this program. And the thing is also to get some local footage for our advertising, and to actually show our Ironman clients what we've got, and what we've got we actually use, and we use it to the full extent. It's not posed, it's a genuine thing. And the thing is, we've really visited some fantastic places throughout our country. We've done now almost about 2,500 kilometers within a week's time, and I must say it was absolutely worth it. Yes, it's work, but it's an office that I can really get used to.
I must admit myself as well. I mean, now tonight we're sitting here in Tsumeb, a bit chilly, as you can see. We're all dressed up for the cold. Jaco, going back to the trip, we started, I think, the 4th of June in Windhoek, and we took it down to Kitmans, and then unique routes, experience routes. Your assessment of these routes that we traveled?
Well, Francois, we talked quite a lot in the vehicle, and as we were driving, and I must say it's absolutely worthwhile to travel the less traveled routes. Go and take your map, and I must say the one that we've used is Camping Namibia map. It was very, very useful, and the thing is, look for those routes.
Indeed.
It's, how can I say, it just brings a different dimension to your whole trip. It's not tourist routes, but it's definitely Ironman 4x4 Namibia's routes.
Well, I must admit, I agree with you, Jaco. I mean, it was exceptional, scenic, mountainous route. And whenever somebody say, die side is plat, I think you must go back again.
No, well, me personally, I really love the south of Namibia. There's not really a lot of 4x4 challenges. Yes, you can go and look for it, but the scenic routes and the landscapes that change so quickly, it's absolutely beautiful. And Francois, you're a guy that can really take some fantastic photos and some fantastic videos, and sometimes even that is not enough to really experience and feel what you can, how can I say, you've got to be there. You've got to be there. You've got to be there. You've got to drive it, and obviously you've got to be equipped with the correct equipment.
And talking about equipment and equipped vehicle, I mean, we were very fortunate every day, every night, lunchtime, breakfast, supper. We had the best food, and you were actually the cook around us as well. How did you manage to keep all that steak in the desert frozen? The braai pie in Tsumeb, it was frozen stuff. Tell us how.
Yeah, it was rock solid frozen, especially those steaks at Mirabib.
Yeah.
No, I must say the Ironman ice cube fridge have passed the test with flying colors. I've set the 2 compartments on -14, and the variance there was at the most about 4 degrees. We never had 220 power on the fridge. It was running from the C-Tech units, or the unit that was is installed in the NP300. I didn't even connected the Ironman 4x4 solar panel to it once, and it just kept on running.
Yeah, it shows you. But I just want to tell our viewers, you're not going to believe me. The suspension of these two cars, we had the Nissan NP300 and that was a Toyota Legend 50.
That's correct.
Yeah, and at one time we took really rough roads, I mean corrugated roads, and guess what, I think it was a Mirabab, you took out the eggs. The suspension was so amazing. I think one egg of the 12.
Yeah, out of 12, one I had to throw away that actually cracked, but I think that was a factory fault on the egg side.
Must be. But the suspensions itself, tell us a bit more.
No, I tell you, Francois, you've experienced it with us, and apparently, from my understanding, that road to Mirabab and from Mirabab to Gubabeb, apparently that is the most corrugated road in Namibia, and I must say the nitro gas suspension on the NP300 and the foam cell Pro on the Legend 50 Hilux, again, it passed a test with flying colors.
I think our listeners will look at some of the footage that we're just going to put over this to see that road is a disaster. But I mean, that was one road. Come on, let's be frank with each other. The rest of the roads, the gravel roads, wow.
Yes, when we came back there from the Erongo region via the Boschwa Pass, there were a couple of bad patches. But in general, we've done a lot of gravel roads, and I must say they were in a very, very fair condition, and some of them were actually excellent.
Now, before closing off, we also visited various largest camping sites, but I must say, and I will say that on record, we camped at 2 NWR camps, and amazing above amazing, the service, the products, the people, something different.
Well, I was actually quite amazed, and we've been at Sesrim, and we've also been at Alali, and the friendliness of the staff,
yes,
were fantastic. We've really felt welcome, and the thing is, and I would really like to say this, if they can keep that up,
I agree,
they will earn a lot of brownie points from the Namibian public, and also when the tourist industry starts up again,
yeah.
It can only be to the benefit of NWR.
Jaco, thank you very much. Where's the next route taking us?
Oh, I can't wait, but I'm not going to talk about it now.
We're going to move.
No,